Hi, this is April with flowers from the Foss family. I garden in zone 4A, 4B, and it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. Just a lot going on, and actually I picked the busiest week to make a video because this week we are trying to get ready for my son Jonathan's graduation party next weekend, and I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna do a video to add more things to my already busy schedule. So I hope you enjoy. So we are going to start on the deck, and I'm just going to say that we had tons and tons of rain last night, so our deck furniture is still covered and it's full of water. Our rug is full of water and there's cat food all over, so just ignore that. But so we have done a lot already, like I said, in preparation for Jonathan's graduation, and also just because, you know, summer is short and we've been just busy. So that is a lantana, passion fruit, I believe it says. Some orange mint, which smells so good, a cactus, and then those petunias, double little petunias. This I bought way back in April. I think I bought this on my birthday on April 21st, and it's still so pretty. And then this my daughter Karina bought for me for Mother's Day. They're going so strong and they need a lot of water like every day. So I've been trying to keep up on that. And then these are Bordeaux petunias that are just growing so nicely in there. I have done that I think this is the third year maybe that I've put that color in there. I just love it. Like I said, do not look at the cat food that gets spread all over. One of our cats, Lola, she gets it out of the little dish there and eats it on the ground. I don't know why she does that. So this one is something's a little bit wrong with it, that petunia, but we're still gonna let it just go. And then that is one of my favorite things. This is very cute. And so you can see Matt's making screens for our porch, so it's, you know, all kinds of stuff all over the yard. It's just, we have so many projects I can't even express to you how busy we are. Those are angel wings. I love those angel wings. This geranium, I love this geranium. I just went through and cut all the bad ones out, so it's kind of bare right now. I potted this up with sage and rosemary and oregano. That rosemary Matt started in the house. Some lavender, and then cosmos and basil down there. And sorry if I'm making you a little bit dizzy here. So things have just taken off here. Today is very hot and humid. When I started this video, I was just sweating all the way through. It's like about a half hour long. So we have some wormwood, and then we lost so many things this winter because it was very cold, but we didn't have enough snow like we usually do. So that hydrangea right there had tons of dieback, and it's, you know, we'll see what happens next year, but we're just gonna leave it. And then this petunia is not a proven winners petunia, and so it's not doing very well right there, and I don't know if it's because it's not proven winners or what, but I liked that it had darker veins in the middle there. So, but we are going to replace it right now with the bubble gum one. That was our drumstick allium, only 2 buds on that. Our zinnias that we started in the house are not doing well either. I think they'll be okay. It's going to take a while. But this is our delphinium. It's huge this year, so cute. We have phlox growing there. And then I started a ton of alyssum in the house. I don't even know how much, so much. So, and then we So we put petunias down there, the bubblegum petunias, and in between the bubblegum petunias there's alyssum, and some of it's white, pink, and purple. So I wanted like little clouds of the alyssum, and once it fills in, it's gonna be so pretty. It's already pretty. This is our purple sand cherry, which is just massive this year and so lovely. We love that thing. Some alliums, and these are brand new this summer, so they're pretty not cute. So I'm talking about the roses right here. A lot of our roses died. One died, we dug it out, and that one is barely coming back. So I think only 2 survived, and I think we had 5 altogether. So what, 3 died? That peony did not have buds or anything last year, and this year it gave us a show. I love that. This reminiscent rose died, and so this is a replacement this year because I need that rose. It's one of my favorite things. This peony is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I can't even explain how pretty those flowers are. They're so pretty. This is another sad thing for us. That was blush hydrangea, and it was huge. It was probably our biggest hydrangea, and it had so much dieback, and that's all that it's coming back, and I just hope it's okay. Here is our dining room window, and it seems that when we put things under this box, that those things really do well. So last year, I don't know if you're familiar with my channel or not, but we had a dinner plate dahlia, which is down there in the ground, but last year we had bought it, and it was just massive at this point because they already had it growing. So I can't remember what that's called. It's right on the tip of my tongue. I'll probably think of it later. The gomphrena is not happy, but it's cute from afar. So this is the dinner plate dahlia that we, saved over winter, and it's growing. It looks healthy. That is dead, but it's cute, so I'm leaving it there for now. I love these white petunias. That's one, I just love that. I didn't think I would like white. I never buy white things really, and so I like that. These are the dahlias that we bought from a greenhouse, and we put them in these pots, and they just love it in those pots. So I thought this green stuff was called Creeping Jenny, and maybe it is. Maybe this is just a different name for it on that tag there. But I hope it grows massive and just goes down the box there. This is some lobelia. Love that stuff. Even though we get a lot of rain, that box doesn't get rain, so I have to water it, or if we turn the drip water on, there's drip tubing running through there. So here's some cute Supertunia Vista Silverberry. Very cute. Dusty Miller right there. Some grasses. There's 3 of them, and then 2 Dusty Miller. Some more petunias, and this cute flower too. Is it called Calibacoa? I don't even know how to say it, but yeah, I love that. And then a snapdragon. The snapdragons I started way too early, so they're just all kinds of weirdness going on with those snapdragons, but they look healthy. And then our path, Matt put down some pea gravel. It's just a sidewalk under there. Some purple fountain grass and more petunias and alyssum, and yeah, another dahlia back there that I don't know which one it is because we only saved 2 tubers, unfortunately. This clematis already bloomed, and this is a brand new smoke bush for us this year. So last year we had an elderberry, a black lace elderberry that we just bought, and it died over the winter like so many other things. And so if we kept the receipt, we could bring it back and get something else. Well, they didn't have any more. So we got that instead. And it's not as big as a black lace elderberry will get, but I still wanted that color. So, and I always wanted a smoke bush. So there you go. We kept thyme on the left side of the sidewalk, and we took it all out on the right side just because it just goes it's all over in the garden. And I knew that, but I guess I didn't really know that until it happened, and I'm like, yikes, get it out. This spirea had a hard time in this spring, and Matt cut it way back. So yeah, it's doing really well now. And then we have some roses in there. Like I said, we lost one, so I had to buy another one because I like them. This Nepeta, so cute. I love the color of this Nepeta. And then the Proud Berry back there also was struggling this spring, so we cut it back like inches from the ground, and it just loved that. The lamb's ear too. The lamb's ear last year was huge, and it's struggling so back to come back. And actually we had 4 other patches of it, and it all died. So this is the only one that's coming back. After this video, I went and cut down all the daffodil and the hyacinth and the muscari. And this year we got like 8 of my daffodils, and I had tons and no hyacinth. These are new this year, the GMs. They don't have blooms this year, hopefully next year. The Incredible hydrangea. It's a little wonky shaped because everything just had a hard time, so we just did what we could with things. And this spirea is brand new, and we cut it way back because something is wrong with it, and that was a couple days ago, and I don't know what's wrong with it, so we might just take it out because I think it has a disease. I'll have to ask Chad about that, my new best friend, what is wrong with that. Some sedum and some more Nepeta. I'm not a huge fan of this one. I like the other one better, so maybe we'll move that. Another panicle hydrangea back there. This is cherry sparkler grass, and I've never grown this. This is an annual. I hope it's gonna be cute. Tons of foxgloves. I started a whole tray. I think I started 38 foxgloves this year, and so I wanted it to be just like foxglove heaven out here, so I put a bunch out there. And there's some chives that I are going over now. But so another thing is we had beautiful lupins last year. Lupins are probably one of my top 5 favorite things. We had none this year, like no blooms of lupin at all, but we have 8 million baby lupin. And I hope that they do what they're supposed to do and then come back next year in abundance, because I was so sad. I love the smell of lupin. This is an Invincible Spirit, I think it's called, too, and that also had a hard time. Chopped it back. It's coming back. Let's see. More lupin. Tons of lupin. I hope that we just have tons of lupin next year. That's a coneflower that came back, thank goodness, because some of them didn't, which is so weird because it's, you know, isn't it native here? I think it is. This bearded iris is, I just realized today, it smells so good, like sherbet. This is a Weigelia. It's wine and roses, and it was new last year, so it didn't get any flowers, and this year it did. So cute. I love that color. These are all volunteered Black Eye Susans, and I'm letting them go. And then gay feathers are everywhere. Probably too many because I didn't realize that those self-seed everywhere too. So they're everywhere. What's bad about irises is when they die, it's so ugly. But this one is my favorite. It's just very, very cute. The color, of course, is pink. So cute. I love that thing. And then some more lupin. These are phlox back there. It's kind of a hot mess right there. It's like There's bee balm back there and all kinds of stuff. So this is another hydrangea that is struggling, but it's coming back. The heuchera came back beautifully. Look at that. I just love that. It's even got little buds on it. I think this is a tidbit. It's probably not. I can't remember. Oh, I'll have to look that up. But this poppy is so cute, and the grass. And all these little snapdragons that you see are, I mean, they have lots of flowers on them and stuff. They're just falling all over. This is a astrantia. Love that. I can't wait to see that bloom. The rhododendron didn't bloom, only on the bottom. The peonies are in bloom. So the middle one is in bloom, like the one by the house, and then that's a Carl Rosenfield on the left. And so I taped this morning, and then this evening they were bloomed. Some of them, not all of them. It's so cute. This is my favorite peony. Well, I don't know. It's either this one or the white one by the house. They're so cute. So that one is not bloomed yet, but this evening it was. So we have salvia. There's 3 salvia there. 2 ones that are, have been there for a while, and a brand new one. Sweet William. I didn't know that Sweet William smelled so sweet. So cute. So last year it didn't have any blooms. I don't even know if there were any right there, but this year it's blooming and I love it. So I started marigolds in the house, along with alyssum, and I don't know how many marigolds, tons of marigolds, and I started 2 different kind, a fireball and then a strawberry one. So it's kind of have some kind of pattern here, just because I wanted it to look like just packed with marigolds, and then like clouds of alyssum just poking through the marigolds, and then also the Dusty Miller. I can't wait to see it just fill in. There's a Weigelia, a tiny Weigelia back there. It's variegated leaves, and it only gets like not even 2 feet. There are roses. They're the Ringo roses. They're just beautiful, but those are brand new, so they're super tiny. The Bobo hydrangea, and then that's our yew, which also had just horrible dieback, so Matt cut it way back. Some phlox, and the irises, are pretty much on the way out now, but they were really pretty. We got yarrow coming back, kind of. And then right back there is another Weigelia, little baby new one, because I don't know if I show you. Oh, I'm showing. So this is the peony, and it was looked like that this morning, and then this afternoon it was just bloomed so pretty. These are just, I love pink. Like, can you not have enough pink? I just love it so much. Lots of foxgloves in here. That was a Weigelia. This is another hydrangea. And I'm just kind of going fast through all these things that aren't bloomed yet. And so hopefully I'll get my stuff together, get my, what together, and be able to make more videos. Because last night I spent hours looking at old videos, which inspired me to make a video today, because it's nice to look back and see how far we've come, and we've come so far. It's just actually quite amazing when I look back through the years. This ajuga also, oh my gosh, I didn't think it was going to make it. It looked horrible. It looks so much better now, but I don't like all the grass coming through. It's supposed to suppress all that stuff, so that is very annoying. This hydrangea I thought was a goner. It's supposed to bloom on old and new wood. It's an endless summer one, and so the new stuff is coming through, and I guess we'll have to wait for that. This is another favorite in the garden. This is flax. So cute. Every day it blooms. So every day it has new blooms, and they fall off in the afternoon. And every morning I wake up and there's a fresh new bouquet of flax. So cute. So these lilies finally multiplied. There were 3 and now I have 5 altogether. So I cannot, these are really cute. These are pink. So there's gay feathers behind them. And then this sand cherry, we bought 3 of these and only 1 survived. So that's sad too. I'm trying to show you up close there. So there's this little spot on our hill by our mailbox. We just throw like tons of seeds in there, wildflower seeds, and just let it go. So that's going to be fun to see what pops up. So this thing is called an echinops or an echinops, or I don't know. It's some kind of thistle. And then that was our huge coneflower and it died. There's like barely anything coming out of it. There were 3 big, nice, huge coneflowers right there and they're gone. There's tons of volunteers. And then we had this huge volunteer of a coneflower, but the established ones didn't come back. This one doesn't look very good. Something is eating it. So, but I think we'll just let it go. I don't know. We'll see. Those are volunteer gay feathers, a volunteer Cosmo, 9 bark, that's new this year. It gets, I think, like 3 feet. I love the dark foliage, but it's really hard to see now against that mulch. Incredible hydrangea. There's a Weigelia back there, a little tiny Weigelia. And that's a panicle hydrangea, limelight prime. Some more sedum. These daisies are just, I don't know, I don't really like that crazy look. These are yellow lilies, and when they bloom, I'll show them to you. Another incredible hydrangea. The 9 bark is back there, is one of my favorite things. So we have foxgloves back there. A volunteer poppy, the 9 bark, ginger wine 9 bark. It is full of buds, full. And I looked back and it was last year too, but it's just bigger this year. It's gorgeous. I love that. This is a penstemon, midnight masquerade. And there's tons of volunteers this masquerade, and we are going to let these go because I want it in mass, and I hope they grow big and tall. These are little Veronicas here. I think they're pink. Let me see. Pink Potion Magic Show. They're super cute. I can't wait for those. I don't think they'll bloom this year. There's no buds, so hopefully next year.
Sweating.
Russian sage. I love the blue leaves of Russian sage.
Food. You want to give them their food?
The 9 bark. Oh, it's just so pretty. I mean, I think I should get another one of these because it's just too cute. Probably tomorrow it'll be full of all the blooms because it's so hot. It's very hot for us here in northern Minnesota. Some dianthus and more pink daisies and this cute spirea. This was brand new last year and it's so cute. And then a volunteer lupin. I'm gonna let the lupin go because like I said, I love the lupin. We have foxgloves back there, a grass, some sedum. This is, I hope this gets bigger. This is tiny. I wanted it to get as big as the tag says. I think it says 18 inches. It's tiny. That petunia I started in the house and it's like stayed that same size. This is a panicle hydrangea. Dianthus. The dianthus don't do well here. Not very well at all. This is sage. And this little sage died, and then that's one that was a volunteer somewhere else, and then Matt plugged that one in there, so we had 4. It volunteers all over. Hukra. That's gonna look so cute next to the Alfredo viburnum. This viburnum is another top favorite of mine because it's just so compact, so full, so pretty. I love the red stems. Is it stems? And the coloring on the new foliage coming out, and then in the fall, it's so pretty. A panicle hydrangea, and that one, so those ones that look more sparse are the Limelight Prime, and the compact ones are the Fab. I forgot what they're called now. I'll have to look that up too. There's another 9-bark. It's mirroring the one on the same one as over there on the hill. So we had 4 flocks right there, and I thought 2 of them died, and I told Matt to dig them out, and he didn't get to it, and they're like growing back. So, but they're just, I don't know what's gonna happen. They probably won't bloom. This is going to be gorgeous next year. This is a snowball viburnum. I saw one yesterday when I was driving around, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there it is. I can't wait. And Matt's like, where? Because he doesn't know. Like, I pick out all this stuff, and he really doesn't know. But it's going to be so cute. And tall. We wanted something tall on the end of the garden right there. It probably won't be the end. We'll probably put more stuff. But for now, it's the end. Because over here, we had that elderberry because it was supposed to get 10 feet or something like that, something tall, and it died. So, and then I'm gonna show you over here some more things that died. We had 2 endless summer hydrangeas, and the one at the end there, you know, was in there for a couple of years and it was fine, but they both died. So that is a bummer. And this is a mess, but we're gonna keep it. They're volunteer Shasta daisies, and then there's lilies in there that our neighbor gave us. And so we're gonna reconfigure this whole area, but I don't know when we'll get to that. We just have way too much on our plate. This is a honeysuckle that has something wrong with it. It bloomed already. This is an endless summer hydrangea, and this has been here, you know, for like at least 3 years, and the old wood will not have anything, so we gotta cut that off. This is a verbascum. It already bloomed and did its thing. A silver mist, I believe. Another little spirea that was new last year. Marigolds and alyssum. I hope this just gets big right there and bushy. It's probably not a silver mist. I think it is though. Some foxgloves I started in the house. Then there's Queen of the Prairie, another really cute thing that we grow. It's very tall. And so there you go. There's our garden, our front yard garden, and I hope you enjoyed it.